Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs, and my project today is one that I made out of DSP. The actual box is out of DSP, and you can get 4 of these out of one sheet of 12 by 12 DSP. Okay, so the box itself measures 2 by 4 3/4 by 3/4, and inside, it's just for fun size. You can fit probably like 2 Twix. But in here I have one of the Reese's Hearts. I got this from Dollar Tree. It came in a 4-pack like this for $1.25. Alrighty, so before I get into all of that, I just wanted to show you. Okay, we have a new Stampin' Positioner. Right now it is only available to those who join as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Now you can do it just to be a hobby demonstrator. You can do it just to get this and let it expire in 3 months. There is a link below to join. What it entails is for $99 you get $125 worth of Stampin' Up product that you pick, plus this positioner, and it's free shipping. All right, so if there's anybody who wants this offer or was thinking about joining, but there's no penalty if you just let the 3 months expire and you get the positioner and your products. All right, they sell a pad for it separate, and I was going to buy it, but I didn't realize I had to buy it before February 2nd because now it's not available until at a later date for everybody. So I will be getting it at some point. But if you are interested, it has like separate plates. You don't have, it's not like a hinged. It has a smaller plate and a larger plate, and they fit in grooves at like little dots at the top. All right, so that just gives you an idea. And the magnets that come with it now are covered in this nice plastic so they won't break when they click together. All right, just a thought. Okay, so I'm using the Endless Love bundle, and what we need is a piece of DSP Designer Series paper that is 6 by 5.5. Now you can use cardstock and add paper to it if you want to, but I figured this would be quicker for Valentine's Day, which is in a couple days. All right, so 6 by 5.5. We have a strip of basic white that I embossed using the Lovely Stripes embossing folder, and it measures 1 3/4 by 3 1/4, which is this. It would fit like the DSP would fit, but we're just using the white. We need several of these hearts. Now I'm using these 2 dies. Obviously I just used the die the regular way on the Real Red and the Bubble Bath, and then when I did the second ones I just taped the hearts. Whoops, this would be this way. I just taped the hearts in there and then cut them out together so that we would get the holes in them, and then you pair it with the opposite color, and then we don't have to fill in all those hearts. At first, if you can see on this one, I put the heart, I saved all the cutouts from the red and stuck them in the pink. You don't have to do that. We're going to do it like this. It's much quicker and easier. Okay, so let me get my Simply Scored. And we're going to start on the 6-inch side. Score at 1/2, 2 1/2, 3 1/4, and 5 1/4. Turn it to the 5 1/2-inch side and score at 3/4, 4 1/4, and 4 3/4. All right, now fold and burnish your score lines. Okay, now we have a 1/2-inch rectangle over here, 3/4 inch here, here, and here. Okay, and this is what we're going to be doing. All right, I know it's a little harder to see, but well, you can see it better when it's finished. All right, we're going to go to that first, start over here by this 1/2-inch rectangle. We're going to go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge up. Okay, go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the first score line, and then wedge that square. And go to that last score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge that square. Okay, so that's your bottom. These are the tabs here. All right, now turn it so that 1/2-inch rectangle is on this side. Go to the first score line, cut it to the second score line. Take off that top and wedge both sides of that rectangle that's there. Okay, go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Take off the top rectangle and wedge the bottom one. Okay, and then go to the last score line, cut it to the second score line, and wedge up. So that's that side. Okay, this is the way that it would be sit right side up with the 1/2-inch rectangle over here. And we're going to round the corners on these rectangles that are at the top. Okay, and that is what your cardstock should look like when you're done. Okay, now take your tear-in tape and put it on what's left of that 1/2-inch rectangle next to the score line and take off the backing. All right, now we're going to flip over the whole thing, fold over the side with the tape and the other side to meet it. All right, so now this is our back where that seam is. So put down your tabs. This one's going to go down last. Okay, and that's your box. All right, now we need our piece that we emboss. Now you don't have to emboss it. I just did it because I have a challenge that uses embossing. So I embossed it because this was going to be the embossing. You can see it a little, but I cover most of it up. And so I embossed the sentiment there. But you can just stamp that in basic black if you don't want to emboss that. Okay, and we're just going to glue it right on the front. It's kind of a reverse. We usually have the cardstock as the box and the DSP goes where this white is. Okay, let's let that dry a minute and let's do our stamping quick. All right, so we need all of these. What we're working with right now is the red heart with the cutouts. And I don't have my little thing, so I'm just gonna rub my t-shirt on there. That hopefully keeps the excess embossing powder off of it. And we need a piece of paper and our Versamark ink, and I'm using Hugs and Kisses, but I'm gonna put a piece of this tape over End Kisses. We only want Hugs. There we go. And I'm gonna ink it up as best I can, and then pull off that tape, get rid of that. And this time I'm gonna do it slanted the other way. I meant to do it this way. Good. some white embossing. If you have pink embossing, I guess, or silver or gold, that would be good too. Have a little bit of stuff on it. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. All right, I'm going to hit this with my heat tool. All right, and what I learned, if some of the embossing doesn't show up, I'm going to just fill in a little bit of the dots with a white pen. But it will smudge, so don't touch it for a little while. Okay, that's good. All right, so now we'll work with this one. Now the pink with the cutouts we're going to put over the red heart. Dry that pen up a little bit, but I'm not going to touch it just in case, if I can help it. Put that right over the pink heart. Now we don't have to mess with fitting these little teeny hearts in. Okay. Okay. All right, now we need our box. So you're going to put in whatever you want to put in. And I'm going to use from the Trio Punch Assortment. Is that it? Hole Punch Assortment. It's the 1/8 inch hole punch. And I'm going to have to do this separate. So I'm going to put 2 holes in each. Pencil. Just I did them a little off center, but it's okay. Okay, and I'm going to use some of the 1/8 inch bubble bath ribbon. Then we're going to tie a nice bow. All right, I'm going to leave these a little bit long so they're easily tied again if they wanted to. Okay. All right, now I'm going to glue this heart slanted a little bit down here. Then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of our red heart. And I'm going to slant that one too. Just like that. Okay. And for the final touch, I'm going to get some delightful decorative dots. And I'm going to put a large one down here, a medium one up there, and a small one next to that. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. That's it for me. If you would like to purchase anything from Stampin' Up, the link is below, along with the link to my blog, and also a join offer link if you would like to get the stamp positioner free with your $99 kit, plus $125 worth of products and free shipping. All right, have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.